Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is time for a few of my favorite things. So we're going to get started because I actually have a few videos to do before I change clothes and head to title. So I think I have a nice little assortment. We'll start with the two skincare things. There's just two, and then we'll get to some beauty stuff. But then skincare is beauty stuff too, right? First thing, I've talked about this probably twice, but I was thinking this morning when I was washing my face with my Tony Moly Banana Cream Foam Cleanser that the one thing you know when you are using this cleanser is that every inch of your face is getting clean because the Laffy Taffy banana scent and it's a thick white cleanser, so it covers everything except for your eyeballs, because you don't put it on your eyeballs, right? It is just phenomenal. It smells good, but when you wash your face and you rinse it off, your face just feels so clean. My skin is can be very sensitive. I have dry skin, and my skin has just loved this. And how do I know? My skin doesn't talk to me, no, but you know when your skin likes something and when it doesn't. Trust me on that one. I wanted to update you on this because the CeraVe facial moisturizer. If you've been with me for a while, you know I used the CeraVe face wash and it burned my skin. Didn't like it. Got rid of it, never purchased it again. I was antsy about purchasing this, but I ended up doing so because it does have SPF of 30, but it does have ceramides, niacinamides, and hyaluronic acid, 3 heavy hitters in the skincare game. This is something that you purchase from the drugstore. It's not something you have to spend $60 for, and I like it. It is thicker, so it does go, not thicker, but you know how like a sunscreen goes on, you really have to rub it into your skin. That is what happens with this. It really does fit nicely. No problems with pores, fine lines, everything looks good, and it's giving me the sun protection that I need because I am horrible beyond horrible putting sunscreen on. So yes, I am. Okay, so let's move to my new favorite bronzer. Okay, I have used the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Too Faced Semi-Sweet, the bronzer. And is it Semi-Sweet? Oh my God, what is it? You know what I'm talking about, right? But people said that this rivaled it, and let me tell you, this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I cannot speak this morning to save my life. And let's see, what all kinds of things can I say about this? First, look at it. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that beautiful? Reminds me the sand on the beach when it's all rippled. I love that. Yeah. And it smells like the beach. It smells divine. It looks smooth just looking at the texture, but it feels smooth and it goes on so easily. It's not a bronzer that you have to spend your time working to try to blend it out, so it's not too harsh, or, you have streaks or lines. It just goes on beautifully. I don't spend near the time doing the bronzer that I used to using this product. I absolutely love it. Yet again, a drugstore find that is phenomenal. Okay, another bronzer that I have been using on my eyes for the crease. It just deepens the eye look a little bit. And normally I use Cherry Cola from Makeup Geek, but I have been going to my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette this week because there is one color in here that I do not touch for my cheeks, and it is the color Sombre, which is this color right here. Normally when I first go into contour, I use these two right here together. This is just too dark for me. So I did take a very small, very small, not necessarily a pencil brush, a little bit larger than that, but took it in here all week and just deepened in the crease on the eyes, and it actually looked great. It did not give me any problems when I put shadow on top of it, and it was just very nice, very nice. But yes, I will never use that on my face. Let's talk about eyes real quick. First, the palette, you know, I'm trying to use, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been trying to use a different palette every week for the last several weeks because everyone knows I use Makeup Geek shadows, but I'm trying to venture out at least using different things on my lids, right? I mean, that counts. But I've been using this all over my eyes instead of the Makeup Geek this week. It is the L'Oreal Le Palette Nude 2. This is not the drugstore edition, but yet again, a drugstore lovely find. These do not have a lot of fallout. They are nice and creamy and blend beautifully. You know, I've heard mixed reviews on this palette, but honestly, I have not had any problem. I really haven't. There are colors in here that you could deepen up your crease with, blend the crease out. Beautiful lid colors. There are colors in here that you can put under your brows. Just a all over nice palette that you can find at the drugstore. Love it. Okay, let's talk about my eyes for last night. I had an event that I went to, which was awesome, but the eye look that I used, I did use a Makeup Geek pigment, and I have my trusted baby wipe to wipe this off. It is the Pigment in Utopia. I love this color, but I loved it even more last night because I put this on first. It is the MAC Prep and Prime 24-Hour Extended Eye Base. I put this on, I just dab it on my lids. I don't have to let it sit or anything. And anything you put on top of it stays like glue. Loose pigments, you will find, you know, there's like fallout, things like that, but nothing. Put this on first, not a drop of this fell off my eyelids. And it was that way for the whole night. And it was a long night. So this stuff is a rock star. I love it. Okay, so let me show you Utopia without making a mess. Let's see. There is Utopia. Isn't that beautiful? I had that all over my lid and loved it. It looked really good. Especially, I'm telling you, with that eye base. If you wear anything that has any fallout, whether it be a pigment or a shadow, you only need the smallest amount. So this really will last a while. Get this and put it on your eyeballs. Not eyeballs, but you know, the lids. Okay, setting my under eyes this week, I have gone back to the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. No, this is not a drugstore find, but not too bad, not too bad. I do believe yes, this came from Ulta many moons ago. You will see I have hit pan. When I use it now, I do have to scrape around the sides. It is time for a new one, but just not something I have purchased yet. And no, you would thought I would have gotten one with the Ulta 20%, but I didn't. Love it. It just gives you a little bit of coverage. It lightens up the under eyes. I really do like it, and it's something that I go back to often. Let's talk about a blush. I do have it on today. It is Luminoso by Milani. Yes, I wore this to school. And I love it. Absolutely love it. It's just soft. It's very soft. And that's that color. And there it is on the skin. Really do like it. Okay, I can't handle it anymore. I have to wash my hand off. Okay, let's talk about the highlight. I know you can, it is like crazy. It is the Becca Opal. This was a free gift with another Becca purchase not too long ago. But I absolutely love this highlight. It is unbelievable. You know, I am under light, so it's going to like be amplified right now. So, but when I go outside, it's just absolutely stunning. Absolutely love it. I had never used any of the Becca things before. I had never used anything from Becca, I don't believe. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. But I really, really do enjoy that. And it's very easy to put on. Very easy to blend in. It's just really, really nice. Okay, lips during the week. I'm not really, I didn't really use one thing in the morning when I'm getting ready, but during the day at school, I did go for one of these pretty much all week. The first one is the e.l.f. Matte Lip Color in Tea Rose. I remember being so excited when I got this just because the color was so Julia. Look at that. Absolutely love it. And what is it, $3? Really? How often do you find a lipstick that you like that's $3? Yeah, and it took me a while to find this. I knew I had seen it. I had seen swatches of it. I had seen it on people. I was like, I have to have it. I have to have it. Took me forever to find it at the store, but I finally did, and I loved it. NYX Butter Gloss in Eclair. Just a good, and I don't talk about this very often. I really don't, but all week I have been pulling it out. And this is just a pretty butter gloss. It's just a gloss. It's not a liquid lipstick. It doesn't have staying power. But it's easy to coat your entire lip. And it looks good. It's very opaque, so you don't have to put anything under it. That's what I was trying to say. And I love it. I do have one thing to show you. It is my new Bubba cup. I call him Bubba Senior. I had actually gone on the internet to look for more of these silicone straws for my Bubba cup because I was getting pretty grossed out that, you use the same straw every day. When it's time to go to Tidal, I'm sweating, drinking, just disgusting, I know. So I was like, I want some straws. So there is actually, Bubba has his own website. I believe it's shopbubba.com. This is a 52 ounce. Bubba Jr. is 34 ounces. That's what his name is now. This is Bubba Senior, and he is 52 ounces. I do not have to fill this up as often. And it actually has a bottle opener, which I think is hilarious. So that is fun. And the only other difference is this one you have to screw the top on. The 34 ounce, you just push it down. So absolutely love it. And yes, I do have this filled up. And it still goes empty after I leave Tidal because I'm drinking so much. But I don't have to fill it up quite as often. Okay, last favorite. I don't have anything to show you other than myself. My supervisor, if you would say, or the one that I report to in the school district, extremely busy. She is very, very busy. She has a lot of teachers under her. And she came in to have our monthly meeting, and she was talking to us about plexus. And I'm going to do my own video about my plexus journey or whatever. We will do that very soon, but I just wanted to let you know that I did start trying the plexus. It is not something that I'm going to get on here and tell you that it is a get thin quick thing, because it is not. It's about being healthy, not about, for me, there was no weight, if any weight that I have lost, it's because I have busted my butt sweating for hours and hours and hours a week. So that is that. But plexus has changed my health dramatically. For someone who has battled thyroid problems for several years, for the first time, my thyroid was phenomenal, and other things in my lab screenings as well. But I decided this week to become an ambassador for plexus. I will put my website down below. If you have any questions, again, I will be doing a plexus video, which will explain some of the products to you, the ones that I've been using. There are some that my husband has actually started using because he saw how wonderfully it was changing my life. So I will leave that down below. Again, if you have any questions, you can leave that down below, but be looking for a plexus video very soon. So that is all I have for my favorites. I hope you all have a great day. Hope you're having a phenomenal weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.